Hello everyone, I've got another wax seal project that I want to share with you today. I shared an unboxing, a Craspire unboxing video a couple of weeks ago on my channel. They reached out to me and asked if I would like to try a few of their products. So they gave me an allowance and I chose a couple of stamps, a bee stamp and a rose stamp, which you saw me experiment with in the unboxing video. I'll leave the link to that video in the description box below. I also chose a burner just because I thought it would be a good idea to be able to just rest my spoon without having to hold it over a flame. So I just love this, and I had enough left over to choose one colour of the wax pellets. Now I decided to choose the pearlized white just because I thought that I might be able to colour it. So I did a bit of research beforehand to make sure that there was a safe way of doing so, and I'm going to share that with you today. Now I'm going to be using some of the Arteza mica powders. I was very kindly gifted a set by a very good friend of mine. It comes in an array of just wonderful colours, and I've done my research, and this is a safe way of colorizing wax. Now before I get started, please don't think of trying any other way of colorizing wax. Don't think of using re-inkers and that kind of thing. Wax is highly flammable, and if you add anything liquid, water-based liquid to wax, it can explode, so it just isn't safe. Of course, mica powder is just a dry pigment, so do make sure that you research first and that you're doing this in a safe way. I'm going to pop in, how many shall I do, 3 or 4? I think I'm going to pop in, whoopsie daisy, I've dropped it, 4 of the pellets, and that's just going to take a few seconds for the wax to start to melt. Now it's a good idea to have a cocktail stick on hand, just so that you can give these a bit of a stir, because it does speed up the melting process. This has been in here for about 30 seconds or so, so you do have to be patient with this, and I think now is probably a good time to add some of the mica powder. So again, I'm just going to use another clean cocktail stick, and I'm just going to add some of that powder. You do not need very much of this. It's quite pigmented, so I think that will do. And again, I'm just going to continue stirring until all of that wet wax melts. And if by the time it's finished melting that I feel that it's not gold enough, this colour here is yellow gold, I can always add a touch more, but I think this will probably be about right. Now that looks pretty ready to me, so I'm just going to move that out of the way and just very quickly then pour this wax onto this piece of parchment paper that I'm working on. You could use a baking mat, a Teflon baking sheet would work just as well. You want something non-stick, otherwise you're never going to be able to get your wax seals up. And then let's choose the rose. So I'm just going to stand up to do this, because what I found is that you need to get this central in the wax, and just take your time just to get it in the right place. I think that's about right, and then I'm going to have to let that sit for a second or two again, just for the wax to cool down. Now, whilst I'm waiting for that to cool, let me just show you how easy it is to clean up the sponges, the sponges, what am I talking about, in between colours. So I'm just wiping the excess out using a paper towel. I've then got a baby wipe. Be really careful with this, because of course your spoon will be hot, and it needs to be hot, otherwise your wax will have set solid. Now, of course, I couldn't just stop at one colour. I mean, there are 60 different colours in the Arteza mica set. I know some of you have got them as well, so if you've got mica, this is a great way to get more bang for your buck if you are interested in giving wax seals a try and want several different colours. One thing I will say is do this safely. Mica is used for making wax melts and colouring candles. Without a wick, I have to say that it's very dangerous to use in candle making if you're using a wick, because it can clog it up. So do your research in advance, and make sure that you know that the materials you are using are safe. This is the only thing I would use to colour my wax. please, bear in mind that if you add water to wax, it can explode. It's very, very dangerous. So I would not use anything that is water-based in any way. Of course, mica powder is dry, but a great way for colouring the pearlescent white wax seal. So just out of one box, I can have as many colours as I've got pellets to do so. Now, of course, I'll leave a link to Craspire's website in the description box below, together with links to the products that they sent me that I've used. But I just hope that it's given you some ideas, and I'll be back very soon with an idea as to how we can incorporate some of these into various different projects. But if you've enjoyed my video today, as always, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. But most importantly, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.